chat. I went to a place they had open gyms, and I said, "Yo, can I run it up?" I didn't actually say that. Okay, let me be serious. So I went to a local place. All right, I did the backflip. Let's start. I could do a backflip. Guess what day it is? September 30th. We're less than 6 hours until it's October. And guess what? I did it. Now, did I land it fully, no hands at all, 100%? No. Granted, 50 minutes got me from never doing it and being scared to even jump up and kind of go backwards to doing this. Okay? I think that's pretty good. Okay, that's a bad attempt. Okay, run it back again. Run it back again. But 50 minutes it took. I'm not even kidding. And after the recording, I landed it without my hands. See, that was a good attempt, but I landed on my butt. But after this, I did that landing, and then I landed like this. Like this. So I landed basically, and I had to like put my one right hand to stop me, but I almost had it perfectly. But I did like land without like falling on my butt. And so yeah, I did that in the 50 minutes, and I'm gonna go back on Thursday to perfect it. So shout out the guys there that helped me out. They're really nice. But I was very scary, but you have to send it, dude. You look 5'4" in this video. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not 5'4". Also, this shirt, first of all, it's an oversized shirt. Okay. And that's just how tall I am. What do you? This is my waist. Chat, here's my waist. Right here. Right here. Waistline. Okay? Legs. This. Wait, right here. Boom. Is that... Does that look 5'4"? You're going to say yes. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't care, chat. I did it. It's not about my height. It's about the freaking backflip. God. It's about a freaking backflip. Okay, that's what. But yeah, dude, it was so fun. It was so fun. It's really bad. Now that I'm watching, this is really bad. I can't believe it's embarrassing. But I promise you, on Thursday and by next week, I will be able to do it standing up and land it on like the normal ground. Okay. All right. Because yeah, this is me standing on this like squishy platform and then obviously landing. This is still like ground level to ground level. I'm not like jumping off something, which is good. But obviously like this is squishy. So having the harder landing will be probably obviously different. Also for landing it because it will be better to land. But I feared to sound my own neck if I try that. I was really scared, but we went through a process. So I got there and it was an open gym for 1 hour and I was like, hey, I emailed you a couple weeks ago. Can we do this? Or like, are we able to do this today? And they're like, sure. We'll play tactics in like 10 minutes. I don't want to wait. And they're just like, sure. He's like, hey, we gotta like fix some stuff, but yo, thank you
good stream.
for the 7
Purple
months,
heart
Zach.
emoji.
Thank you for the prime. They're like, yeah, we'll help you in a bit. And so like it was like 4:10 or whatever. I got there at 4 o'clock on the dot. I talked to them for a bit. So it was like, yeah, 4:10. And so the first thing we did, he was like, okay, go on the trampoline. When you're on the trampoline, try to just jump and then land on your back and bounce from your back to land again. And so I did that for like 5-10 minutes, okay? And they had a screen which recorded it, which was really cool, and it was on like a 10-second delay. So when you do it, you can then look back and see what you did wrong. So I did that. And then from there, he's like, okay, now land on your back, and then on the second bounce up on your back, now go backwards. So land and fling your feet backwards so that you can basically you're falling straight on your back and then you're flipping, but you're not like going up in the air or jumping or anything, but you're like rolling backwards. So we did that for another 5-10 minutes. And then from there, I wasn't doing great. So he's like, okay, come over here. So we got off the trampoline, and so we got raised blocks. And we used raised blocks to basically just like nickel and dime the whole thing, I guess, for lack of a better term. We piecemealed it. I'll show you guys real quick. there's a video that we didn't watch a video. The guy there just knew how to do it, so he just helped me. But there was a video that I watched like a couple weeks ago, and this is basically what it did.
How to do a back, but the higher you can go, the easier. Really easy to fix.
So what we did first was do this.
Backflip.
Jump straight up.
That they missed is to add the next body position. Opposite of what you want. You want to look straight forward.
You jump straight up and then land on your back. So this is what I did exactly here. Boom. For like another 10 minutes.
Mastered this drill. The next step is to add the next body position, which is grabbing your shins, and it's called a tuck. And one of
the tuck I actually did two things after this. And the tuck is the hardest part because it's weird. It feels weird. But after I do the jumping, landing on your back, then I went to this, where you start laying down like this, and you basically just flip back. He's gonna do it.
Let me show you why. If your shoulders are hanging off, it's not a good idea because you're just gonna end up landing.
Not that, but
so with only your head hanging off the block.
So then after we did the jumping and landing on your back, then we went to this.
Lift your feet up and try to look for the mat.
Right, because this is like getting over the fear of the like, okay, I'm flipping, and like just getting the feeling the motion, so you're not scared. Because I was scared, obviously, but I sent it basically.
As their hands are up and ready, they start focusing on their feet and they get scared and throw.
So we did this, and then after this, then we did it in one full motion. So I would do the jump up thing, land on my back, and then roll, right, just in like a continuous motion, and then went on the ground, and then on the ground, he was like, okay, go on the ground and basically do the tuck position that he mentioned right here, but just on the ground, so you know how it feels to tuck. So it's basically this, chat. Hold up. Like this. Like you do this. So I just did that. I did that for like another 5 minutes. That wasn't that long. That was just to get the feeling. So you get the tuck of laying straight on your back like this, and you're bringing your knees or your feet basically as far as you can, like to sandwich yourself like this. Like you're laying like this and you're sandwich yourself like this. And so that's like the feeling of tucking, and then you're not supposed to bring your hands to hold your knees like when you're jumping like this. Because obviously, if you're backflipping, that means it would like you're bringing your hands forward, which would ruin the momentum. So you're bringing your knees up and grabbing them, right, so that you continue to go back. And so after doing that, then we just sent it. We literally just sent it after that. It was like then those 3 things, and I don't know, I think it was like 4:35 or something. I was like, oh my God, we've been doing this for like only 25 minutes. And then we just sent it to go to me standing. I didn't have like a pit to do it in. I just had what I showed in the video. We just went straight to this, but he was helping me. I was like, bro. I was like, this is kind of scary. We went straight to here. Straight to see where I'm standing now, but the guy was standing right here. Basically helping me get the flip down. And like he was like, you think you're ready to do this? I was like, yeah. I was like, kind of. I was like, I don't know, I feel like this is quick. He was like, nah, like you can jump really high, you have really good explosion, you just gotta do it. You can do it, like trust yourself. And so I just did it with him helping, and it was so weird because I was so scared, but you have to just do it, right? Obviously, this is like a really soft mat. He was behind me, I wasn't gonna get hurt. So in my head, I'm just like, okay, you know what? Screw it. Just go. And I did. And then he helped me, right? And he probably helped me like 5 or 6 times. And after like the 5th or 6th time, he just said, okay, I'm going to stand here. I'm not going to do anything. Now just do it. And I just did it. And then I obviously like landed on my butt a couple times like this. But then he just walked away because he had to do some stuff. And then this is what I did for the last 10 minutes. And then it was there. The open gym was almost done. And so in the last 5 minutes, I got one where I landed successfully, basically without like rolling on my butt. Because I recorded it for like a minute. Because I wasn't going to record it because I didn't want to be like, I'm going to record it, right? Because I didn't care. I wanted to get it before I could do anything. And he was like, you want me to record it? I was like, sure. So, which was very nice. But yeah, there we go. I did it at the end of the month. I know I didn't land it perfectly and like it's not like a standing landing one like I show speed or something. So I know it's not as impressive. But I still did it, and I will continue to get better at it. I was also sick for a week last week, okay? So I get an extra couple day buffer. But I still did it in September, like I said. And there we freaking go. But it was fun, chat. It was fun. I had a great time. It was $15 for an hour at an open gym. Incredibly impressive that you got so far in an hour. I was shocked. The thing is, though, like, I'm not even athletic or anything, right? Like, I think I exercise. I think I'm healthy, but I'm not, like, crazy flexible or any of this. I go to the gym, and usually gym bros are less flexible than most because we just don't stretch. I don't stretch enough, so that's just what it is, right? But the hardest part, chat, was just doing it. like just sending it. Like that really, like I said, it was 50 minutes from us starting to do stuff on the trampoline up until the final flip. So realistically, if you don't count the trampoline part and me trying to actually do the flip without his help for the last 5 minutes and then whatever, it was like 45 minutes of really trying to do it with like safety stuff, right? Obviously, it was all like cushiony things. So like, yeah, I'm shocked. I was shocked, but you can do it too if you want to. Go to a place. Obviously, don't do it in your backyard. But it was fun, man. I went at 4 o'clock today. I was gonna stream tactics, and then I was gonna go later tonight because I thought they had an open gym tonight at like 8 o'clock. But I checked the website and it was like 4 p.m. and I was like, fuck. So that's why I didn't stream earlier. But there we go. September challenge is done. Not technically fully done because I still want to get better, but it was a good time. Literally unemployed friend on a Tuesday. Literally unemployed friend on a Tuesday. Yeah, that's what it is. Cause that's what it is. But it was fun, man. It was fun. So how did you find a backflip trainer? I emailed the place that I went to, and I was like, hey, like, I want to learn how to backflip. If I come to an open gym, can you guys help me? Or I'll pay you for like a coaching session for an hour or something. Like, what can I do? I don't want to just show up like and say, hey, can you help? And they're like, yeah, just come in at an open gym and we'll have one of the guys help. And I got there today and I was like, hey, I want to do this. He's like, yeah, I'll help you. And the guy that's really good at backflips wasn't there because he had vacation this week. So they were like, unfortunately, he's not here, so we'll try to help you a bit. Maybe it won't be as good. But I still did it. So I didn't even need the dude that apparently was like the pro, like backflipper guy. But dude, it was fun. I had a good time. It was fun. I did this for myself. Like part of it so I could do like the Leon videos like a joke or whatever. But I mainly because like I just wanted to do something cool and different that I wouldn't usually do because I don't know. I was so scared to go. Like I asked Shane if he wanted to go. Because I just going to like a place by yourself, like going to this gym by myself. I don't know anybody there. I've never been there. I don't know what I'm doing. It was just really like scared. I just had social anxiety because I'm like, oh my God, like I'm going to show up. It's like if you go to like a party, right? And you don't know anybody at the party and you're just like walking around the party. Like, what do I do? Right. Like that's when I got there originally, I was like, oh shit. Like, I don't know what to do if they can't help me. I don't want to be a bother. And then I'm just in this like playground Ninja Warrior gym, not knowing how to start practicing this. And I'm going to look like an idiot. So I was worried. But I was actually really worried, dude. I like took like 4 poops today because I was anxious for some reason. But I went there and they were super nice and it was great. And I almost didn't go because I was like, you know what? I don't want to go. I'm gonna wait till I can go with somebody. Because I was gonna go this Sunday and I didn't go because I was busy and also once again I was just like I'm too scared. So, but I overcame the fear of the social anxiety and they were all chill and everything was great. So, don't just fucking do it. Dude, I got in the car and I was like, fuck, bro, I'm scared. I was like, I'm scared, dude. And I went, it was great. So just get over that shit, okay? Don't be a little baby, all right? Don't be a little baby. I was a baby. I almost bailed. But Coco was like, you gotta do it. So it was very great. See, I wouldn't be able to take a friend that either make me laugh too hard, distract me, or just roast me relentlessly. Well, I would take a friend who also would want to do it with me. You know what I mean? Like, Shane can't do a backflip, so, like, if he cooked me, I would cook him back. But I wouldn't, if I had a friend who, like, knew how to do it already, I'd probably actually ask them as well, because they'd help. But, yeah, either way, it was fun, it was cool. I know it's nothing, like, super crazy. It's like, you know, it's just a backflip. But I thought it was cool. So, either way, there it is. Do you have plans on new skills next month? My plan next month is to, it's gonna be to run a 10K. That's gonna bleed into Thanksgiving. So that's like technically my November goal is a 10K. So I'm gonna do lots of cardio next month. But I gotta think of something else because that's kind of like boring. It's just like, oh, it's just running. So I gotta think of something. But I don't know. Maybe it will be like read like 2 or 3 books. You know, that's a bit different because this September was like a physical challenge. So maybe the October will be more not physical, maybe more something educational or something with my brain. Because then November will be physical. So maybe I don't know. I'll probably be books. I got some books I want to get through. So either way, there we freaking go. Yeah.